please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? Yeah. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have roll call.
Mr. Costick,
Here.
Mr. Wood,
I'm here.
Mrs. Isabella,
Here.
Mr. Bosley.
Here.
Ms. Kelting is absent. Clerk is here. Mr. Fabro is absent, and in his place,
Dean Schneller.
Dean Schneller.
Thanks, Shane. I want to thank Dean for being here this evening, sit in place of Matt for at least the public hearing portion. So we do have a public hearing tonight, so I'm not texting, I'm just checking the time because that starts at 6:05. We'll kick off a couple of resolutions. Resolution number 144, accept minutes of the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of May 21st and May 28th be accepted and the reading of the minutes be dispensed with.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Dana, do I have a second?
Second?
Dan, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Carried. Resolution number 145, abstract 6B-26.
Resolved that the abstract of audited claims number 6B-26 for $422,519.07. Abstract 6B-26 prepays for the amount of $49,753.60 be received as reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisor is hereby authorized to pay said abstracts.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Dan, do I have a second?
Second.
Dana, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Carried. I did forget public comment. Seeing none, we'll continue on. Resolution number 146, Ruger Street Sewer Improvements Contract Addendum for additional professional services.
Whereas the Ruger Street Sewer Improvement Professional Services proposal was approved by Resolution 024-213 in the amount of $450,000 plus typical expenses. And whereas after several meetings with the City of Plattsburgh, the force main tie-in will be at Adirondack Lane rather than College Avenue in the original scope of work. This is an additional 1,400 linear feet. And whereas LaBerge Group has prepared a proposal for additional professional services as a result of the extension, the following tasks have been included: survey, environmental review, engineering, contract administration, and construction observation totaling $55,100 plus expenses. Therefore be it resolved that the town board does hereby authorize the supervisor to execute and sign contract addendum number 202-4076-101 associated with Ruger Street sewer improvements for additional professional services with the LaBerge Group totaling $55,100 plus typical expenses. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and water and wastewater director.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Tom, do I have a second?
Second?
Dan, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Notice is hereby given that the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board will meet and hold public hearings thereon at the Town Hall located on Banker Road in the Town of Plattsburgh, Clinton County, New York, on Thursday, June 18, 2026 at 6:05 p.m. prevailing time in relation to the proposed law, local law number 3 of 2026, a local law providing immunity for town actions from town zoning ordinance and subdivision regulations. This evening we will accept written comments and open for public hearing. Do I have a motion to open the public hearing?
So moved.
I'm going to give it to Tom, second by Dana. Any discussion? Could I have a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Wood,
Yes.
Mrs. Isabella,
Yes.
Mr. Bosley,
Yes.
Mr. Costick.
Yes. We're opening at 6:06 p.m. Does the clerk have any written comments?
The clerk has not received any written comments.
And nor is the town supervisor's office. We have no one here presently at the moment to hear from the floor. We will hold the hearing open for bid, as we progress through the meeting, see if we get anybody else in. Resolution number 147, Douglas Boulevard Pump Station SCADA integration.
Whereas the Douglas Boulevard Pump Station utilized an integration firm that was not standardized to the town of Plattsburgh's existing SCADA system, and whereas the county dedication outlines SCADA integration reimbursement, and whereas General Control Systems Incorporated, the sole provider, has prepared a proposal for pump station SCADA integration totaling $9,752. Therefore be it resolved that the town board does hereby authorize the supervisor to execute and sign all materials associated with said General Control Systems Incorporated proposal, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and water and wastewater director.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Dana, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Dan, just a reminder, this is just Douglas Boulevard. At the time that was built, there was some different equipment that was used there by the contractor. That was a county contract that didn't align with what we're using. We are buying this, but we were reimbursed from the county for
We
it.
get reimbursed from the county.
Correct, we already have.
Well, that's what I want to know.
Yep, absolutely. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Resolution number 148, SCADA system upgrades.
Whereas the town has a supervisory control and data acquisition system, SCADA, to monitor critical water and wastewater infrastructure, and whereas there is a need to update the SCADA system software previously performed in 2018. And whereas the General Control Systems Incorporated, the sole provider, has prepared a proposal for SCADA upgrades to include software, programming, configuration, and startup totaling $24,330. Therefore be it resolved that the town board does hereby authorize the supervisor to execute and sign all materials associated with said General Control Systems Incorporated proposal, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and water and wastewater director.
Do I have a motion?
I'll move.
Tom, do I have a second?
Second.
Dan, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Resolution number 149, year-end 2025 budget amendment, June 2026 budget amendment.
Whereas the town may need to amend the 2025 budget to reflect changes in revenues and expenditures to finalize the books. And whereas the town may need to amend the 2026 budget to reflect changes in revenues and expenditures during the year. And whereas the budget amendments will be offset from existing fund balance or additional revenues, therefore be it resolved that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh authorizes the following budget amendment as attached. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Dana, do I have a second?
Second.
Tom, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Resolution number 150, local waterfront revitalization program 2026 CFA grant application.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh's 2016 local waterfront revitalization plan identifies the Battlefield Memorial Gateway as a priority project on Lake Champlain. And whereas the town of Plattsburgh has completed Phase 1, LWRP funded, and Phase 2, DASNY funded, of development of the Battlefield Memorial Gateway, including the Purple Heart Trail, Remembrance Plaza, and related site improvements. And whereas the town of Plattsburgh has schematic plans for Phase 4 of the Battlefield Memorial Gateway project, which includes proposed improvements to the existing private railroad crossing. And whereas the town of Plattsburgh has concurrence from D&H Railroad and New York State DOT that this is a private crossing upgrade that can be coordinated between the town of Plattsburgh and the railroad. And whereas the Battlefield Memorial Gateway provides community access to the naval battlefields of the Battle of Valcour and the Battle of Plattsburgh on Lake Champlain, and safe visitor access to the waterfront is a critical component of the development of this park and our local waterfront revitalization plan. And whereas the town of Plattsburgh has a 2-year service agreement with Labella, who has provided a proposal for services to prepare the 2026 LWRP application through the consolidated funding application due July 31st, 2026 at the cost of $5,000. Now therefore be it resolved that the town of Plattsburgh hereby requests financial assistance from the New York State Local Waterfront Revitalization Program for the creation of construction documents and the construction of an improved railroad crossing on the Lake Champlain waterfront at the Battlefield Memorial Gateway. And be it further resolved that the town board hereby authorizes the supervisor to act on its behalf in submittal of the application through the consolidated funding application not to exceed $2 million with a local match commitment at a minimum of 15% of the grant award to be used for the development of a construction document and the construction of an improved private railroad crossing for public use at the Battlefield Memorial Gateway. And be it further resolved that the town board authorizes the municipality to cover 100% of the project cost, including any expenses exceeding the awarded amount, and appropriate up to $2.3 million for the general fund for project participation, to be reimbursed by up to 85% by the LWRP program under the New York State Department of State. And be it further resolved that a certified copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and Planning and Community Development Department.
Do I have a motion?
That
So
would-
moved.
I'll gladly make that motion.
Okay, we're with Dana. So basically two parts of the motion, 5,000 for Labella to prepare, and we agree that we would accept the grant if it were provided. And that would be up to 2.3 million. Any other discussion? Could I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Wood,
Yes.
Ms. Isabella,
Yes.
Mr. Bosley,
Yes.
Mr. Costick.
Yes, resolution carries. Go back to the public hearing. Notice is hereby given that the town of Plattsburgh Town Board will meet and hold public hearings thereon at the town hall located on the Banker Road in the town of Plattsburgh, Clinton County, New York, on Thursday, June 18, 2026 at 6:05 p.m. prevailing time in relation to the proposed local law number 3 of 2026, a local law providing immunity for town actions from the town zoning ordinance and subdivision regulations. I would ask the clerk again if he had received any written comments,
We have not received any comments in our office.
nor has the supervisor's office. I would open to the floor. Is there anybody wishing to make public comment? Anyone wishing to make public comment? Anyone wishing to make public comment? Seeing none, I would accept a motion to close the public hearing.
So moved.
Tom, do I have a second?
Second?
Dan, any discussion? Can we have a roll call vote?
Mr. Wood,
Yes.
Ms. Isabella,
Yes.
Bosley,
Yes.
Mr. Costick.
Yes. Public hearing is closed at 6:14 p.m. Thank you. You're good. Do you want to skate? Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you coming in, Dan.
Oh,
No, he's gonna scoot.
thank you for
Just
coming
have
in.
some-
Yeah, you know,
Appreciate-
Much less controversial than the last city meetings.
Yeah. Well, we tried to.
Nice
keep it
meeting you.
that way.
Yeah, thanks, yeah, appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Dean.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Take care.
Resolution number, make sure I'm on the right one here. Resolution number 151, Empire State Development, New York Kicks, 2026 CFA grant application.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh's 2023 park improvement plan identifies rehabilitation and drainage improvements to Everest Rabidou Park soccer fields as a priority project estimated at $396,000. And whereas the town of Plattsburgh has acquired the services of AEDA to complete design of the rehabilitation and drainage project via Resolution 26-0267. And whereas Everest Rabidou soccer fields have been rendered unusable for several seasons due to poor drainage and wet conditions, thereby reducing access to soccer and physical activity for local youth. And whereas Empire State Development has created the New York Kicks program to support the creation and expansion and enhancement of community soccer fields across New York State. And whereas the town is an eligible applicant and the project is an eligible project for this program, that will be awarded up to $200,000 with a 50% local match requirement. Now therefore be it resolved that the town of Plattsburgh hereby requests financial assistance from the Empire State Development through the New York Kicks program for the rehabilitation of Everest Rabidou Park soccer fields. And be it further resolved that the town board hereby authorizes the supervisor to act on its behalf in submittal of the application to the consolidated funding application not to exceed $200,000 with a local match commitment at a minimum of 50% of the grant awarded. And be it further resolved that the town board authorizes the municipality to cover 100% of the project costs, including any expenses exceeding the awarded amount, and appropriate up to $400,000 from the general fund for project participation to be reimbursed up to 50% of the total project cost, not to exceed $200,000, by the New York Kicks program under Empire State Development. And be it further resolved that a certified copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and Planning and Community Development Department.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Tom, do I have a second?
Second.
Dana. Just so everybody is aware, the 400,000 would be on the extreme high end of this project. Planning in conjunction with Highway felt that it's better to go in at the 400. They don't anticipate it being that much. Just as a reminder, that's for the fields out at Cumberland Head, at the Rec Park, in Champlain Park. That would include tiling the fields, pushing drain pipe under the parking lot over to a storm sewer up in the front corner by the driveway going out of the park.
We've been after this project for a long time.
A long time. This one is long overdue. So this would be a good one if we could get this. A lot of it we're gonna be able to do ourselves, but this will definitely give us the opportunity to get materials in. If we have to engage in a contractor, we can engage in a contractor.
And I believe Jason came up with a good idea as how it could be done that we hadn't been able.
Yeah, and that's why we're looking at it this way, Tom. You're 100% right. Jason Cook from Highway was the one that kind of said, hey, why don't we do this and bring this over there? Because as you know, we've discussed several different ways, including running a pipe down the back through the woods and.
So I just want to applaud Jason. The highway department doesn't always get as much publicity, but they're thinking outside the box, and they're trying to help the other parts of our town and to improve.
100%.
Yeah, similarly with finding and applying this grant to that specific locale. Now, I think there was a lot of thinking outside of the box in this whole process, so kudos to the town.
Yep. Again, staff's just doing a great job when it comes to this. Any further discussion? Can I have a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Wood,
Yes.
Mrs. Isabella,
Yes.
Mr. Bosley,
Yes.
Mr. Costick.
Yes. Resolution does carry. I see no reason to go into the executive session. Just a couple of quick reminders. Town office is closed tomorrow for Juneteenth. Signs are up and notices on Facebook, etc. So 3-day weekend for everybody from the town. We did go, just a reminder to everybody too, I signed the contracts for the vestibule project day before yesterday. That probably is gonna start the first or second week of July. But we will get the word out to everybody. What's gonna happen when they start doing the groundwork out on this end of the building, we will be closing down the north parking lot. So we'll have to park in the south parking lot.
Entrance is going to be from the other side now?
Entrance we will be able to come in the back door. Public entrance will be what's the employee entrance right now. We are gonna designate handicap parking up where the vehicles typically are parked. Code's gonna relocate their vehicles. We'll use that temporarily for handicap parking. We know that this door is not the easiest to use. post the phone number up to the main trunk number. If somebody needs some help getting in the door, et cetera, they're gonna be able to just make a phone call to us and somebody will go out and help them. So,
There's no anticipation of how long it might be?
they were saying 4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks?
Yeah, give or take, but I think it's gonna be very dependent. How we doing?
Somebody just set off an alarm here.
Uh-oh.
They counted.
They counting? We can go check it.
I'm not interrupting it.
What's that?
Apologies if I'm
Oh,
interrupting.
you're-
Oh, no, you gotta answer an alarm call, so.
We adjourn,
Yep.
You want to adjourn?
adjourn,
Yep.
gonna adjourn?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dana can
Motion
adjourn.
to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
Oh, second. Good card.
No
Okay.
problem, lover boy. Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Carried, motion carried. Have a good night.
Move to adjourn.
Just watch your, that was the motion to adjourn.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Yeah, you seconded.
Move
You
second.
seconded it.
Just watch your language before the camera's off. I know how you get, little rambunctious. You see,